650 grams of chicken breast, and a little bit of magic. Today we're making a cozy dinner that tastes exactly like home. I'm cutting the filet into small, even cubes. This is key because it helps the meat cook quickly and stay incredibly tender. Take your time here. Consistent pieces mean every bite will be just as juicy as the last. It's the perfect base for our meal. Now, let's do the same with the second piece. Consistency is our best friend here. Now let's move all those chicken cubes into a deep bowl. Using a larger bowl makes it so much easier to mix everything later without making a mess. Half a teaspoon of salt goes in. It's all about keeping the seasoning simple and balanced. Adding a teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. It adds that perfect little kick. Mix it well to coat every piece. Just a heads up, my recipe has a bit of a kick to it, so feel free to adjust the spices to your own taste. Now that the chicken is ready, we'll need a baking dish. This 20 by 20 square dish is just right for the amount of meat we have. Let's get it ready. Pour in a bit of vegetable oil and give the dish a good coating with a brush. Don't forget the sides. We want our chicken to bake perfectly without sticking. Transfer the chicken into the dish and spread it out with a spatula. We want an even layer across the bottom, so every piece cooks at the same rate and stays juicy. Let's set the chicken aside for a moment and move on to the sauce. Take a small bowl and crack in 2 eggs. This will be the base for our simple and creamy sauce. Add half a teaspoon of salt. This will balance out the richness of the eggs. Now, add half a teaspoon of black pepper to give it a little warmth. In goes half a teaspoon of oregano. Now, take a fork and give everything a good mix. We want to break up those yolks and make sure the salt, pepper, and oregano are distributed evenly. Just a simple, steady rhythm until the mixture is smooth and consistent. Now let's add 200 grams of yogurt. I love using yogurt because it keeps the dish light while making the chicken incredibly tender. Mix it all in thoroughly until you have a smooth, creamy consistency. This is going to act as a perfect blanket for our meat, keeping all those juices locked inside while it bakes. Now let's pour our sauce right over the chicken. Make sure every single piece is covered. This creamy layer is going to soak into the meat as it bakes, making it incredibly soft and flavorful. Moving on to the toppings. Take 3 tomatoes and slice them into thin, consistent pieces. We're building another layer of flavor here. Simple, fresh, and essential for that perfect golden finish later on. Just keep your slices even and we're good to go. Let's bring our chicken back and start layering those tomato slices right on top of the sauce. This not only looks beautiful, but as they bake, the tomato juice will mingle with the yogurt to create an incredible flavor. Just arrange them neatly until the whole surface is covered. And for the final touch, let's grate some cheese over the top. Use a fine grater to create a light, snowy layer that completely covers the tomatoes. This is going to melt into a beautiful golden crust that locks all the flavors in. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Next up, the salad. I've got 100 grams of firm curd cheese here. It's so easy to dice into even cubes, and it adds such a nice, clean flavor to the mix. Just slice it up, and we're ready for the next ingredient. Transfer the cheese cubes to a bowl. And grab 100 grams of cooked beetroot. The deep red color of the beets looks amazing against the white cheese. Let's dice it up. Try to dice the beetroot into cubes that are roughly the same size as the cheese. It makes the salad look so much more professional and ensures you get a bit of everything in every bite. Add the beets to the bowl with the cheese and give it a good mix. I love this part. The white cheese starts to take on that beautiful, vibrant pink color from the beetroot. It already looks like a masterpiece. Let's prepare the dressing. In a small bowl, add 1 tablespoon of honey. Its sweetness will perfectly balance the saltiness of the cheese and the rich, natural flavor of the beets. Next, add 1 tablespoon of whole grain mustard. Now pour in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Now pour in 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil. This will give our dressing the perfect texture and a lovely sheen. Don't forget a pinch of salt and pepper to taste. It balances the sweetness of the honey perfectly. Our dressing is now complete. Mix the dressing thoroughly and pour it over the beets and cheese. As you toss it together, the salad turns this incredible, vibrant color. It's simple, healthy, and looks like a restaurant dish. And what's a salad without some greens? Let's add 30 grams of fresh arugula. Its peppery bite is the perfect final touch to balance out the sweetness of the beets and the creaminess of the cheese. One last mix, and our salad is done. Simple, fresh, and vibrant. It's the perfect side dish for our main course. For the side dish, we're making potato pancakes. We'll need 500 grams of fresh potatoes. Grate them on a fine grater to get that smooth, classic texture we're looking for. You can use a coarse grater to speed things up, but the texture won't be quite as perfect. For the most tender potato pancakes, a fine grater is definitely the way to go. Grate 1 small onion right into the bowl. It's essential for both the flavor and the perfect golden color of the dish. We're done with the grating, so let's set that aside and crack in 1 egg. This is what keeps our pancakes from falling apart in the pan and gives them that rich, satisfying taste. And finally, add a pinch of salt and pepper. These simple seasonings are all you need to bring out the natural flavor of the potatoes and make our pancakes truly savory. Stir it all together until well combined. Now that our potato mixture is ready, let's get to the pan. We're looking for that perfect golden brown crust and a tender middle. Pour some oil into the pan and spread it evenly across the surface. Once it's hot, use a spoon to scoop out the potato mixture and place it carefully into the pan. You should hear that beautiful sizzle right away. Fry them until they develop a beautiful golden brown crust. Then, carefully flip them over. You want that perfect crunch on the outside while keeping the inside nice and tender. Once the other side is golden and crispy, take them out of the pan. Now, just repeat the process with the remaining batter until it's all used up. These look absolutely mouth-watering. Our fillet is out of the oven and rested. Time to slice a piece for the final plate. It's the centerpiece of our meal, looking absolutely delicious. Now, let's start plating. First, we place our beautifully baked chicken fillet on the plate. That golden cheese crust looks incredible and smells even better. Now let's add a few of our golden potato pancakes. And of course, we add our vibrant beet and arugula salad. It brings the perfect freshness and color to the plate. Our meal is officially ready. Just look at this beauty. A perfect harmony of juicy chicken, crispy potato pancakes, and fresh salad. Simple ingredients, extraordinary taste. Try this at home and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.